So because Max and I were teaching similar courses, we were both teaching lower-level writing-intensive English classes that were centered around a similar theme. So he was teaching a class...
Embodiment and Identity in a Digital Age.
And my class was Reading and Writing in a Digital Age. So because of this natural overlap, we decided to have the students speak to each other by contributing to the same blog. So how this worked was they would alternate each week. So, for example, on the first week, I would choose an article that my students would read and respond to on the blog. And that week, his students would also read that article, and they would respond to my students. And then the next week, it would switch. And we did this via WordPress.
Yeah. And so we chose WordPress for a few reasons. One is because WordPress, there's a lot of ease of use. We found it's just like a very simple platform to engage with. The second reason is because it had the privacy settings that we liked. So we had our blog closed to larger communities and open only to the people involved in our courses and us as instructors. And finally, because we thought that WordPress would provide our students with transferable skills. So WordPress is used commonly to build websites or personal sites, and we thought that maybe our students could take the things that they learn using WordPress in our class and implement them in their larger community.
And you can see on the screen here is the cover page for our joint class blog.
So this slide is a post that one of my students did, and this student is talking through their feelings about the NSA and about digital privacy. A couple of things I want to point out about this post is the clever title. That's something our students were really good at, and also the use of images and like a catchy hook phrase at the beginning.
And one activity that we both did with our students at the beginning of the semester was they would go online and find blogs that they liked, and then we would encourage them to replicate those aspects of those blogs that they found useful in their own writing. And then in this next example you have, this was one of my students, and one thing that we saw happening in the course blogs was that our students were really being very creative in doing things maybe that they wouldn't necessarily feel compelled to do or able to do in their formal writing. So it became this place, because of the low-stakes environment, where they were able to take risks and develop some really, really great pieces of writing in that process.